Hey, what's going on, people? It's here, your blind buddy. Uh, yeah, and you know what we doing? Trying to see the bright side of things. Uh, I just happen to be in another place looking on the bright side. So I'm gonna let y'all know what I see on the bright side, and I come in and I tap you with it on this side. From this side, this is what I see, and this is what comes to me. When things arise in my life, I look around, and a lot of us can attest to a lot of things, the very things that I'm fixing to talk about. You know, in the realm of getting help. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't realized what that word really meant until here recently, and you know the depths of the word help and what it really means to help somebody. And when you helping, now this gonna sound really crazy, but you know it's the truth. It's the truth. And you can go and look. And I ain't talking about in no new world or translations, no newfound text, no reorganized or restructured sentences so people can understand it better. I'm talking about in flat out original, what it was meant to be, how it was meant to be textual. And that's the word help and helping. When it comes down to what God said, you know, it number once in the Bible, not that to my recollection, that Jesus ever even told us to help nobody. You know what I mean? God ain't never told us to help nobody. The word of God ain't never mentioned the word help. It's always come with an offering. So come with an offering. What can you help anybody with? The lady that came with the 1 penny and gave all she had. That's all she had to offer. Nobody helped her give a bigger offering, did they? There were people that came with more than she had, and they gave what they had in their offering. The lady had a penny. She gave what she had. And what did she help? She wasn't helping nothing. And why? How could you help anybody? This comes into this word help. And man, we live in a world where people offer this word up like gravy on a biscuit. People will bring help around like, you know, but it never ever materializes into anything. If people can attest to this now, you know what I mean? A lot of people be able to. But there's a lot of help in the world. There's more help than there is offering. Because the the offering of help seems to be it's scattered so wide that it seems like everybody needs help, but ain't enough people running around offering. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's plenty of help available, but ain't enough offering. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You get where I'm going? Mm-hmm. So this word help puts me in a, when you ask for help, you pretty much have to understand where you're asking for help at. You understand what I mean? Right. And I know where we're at. We're in hell. This is a place of hell. Yeah. Regardless of what people like to think of being or not. People try to make it appear as a heaven, but it's actually a hell. You know, when you get over into what the grand scheme of things really is, people may not understand it in this context, but I'm gonna break it down for you, let you understand a little bit more. You know, everybody can familiarize themselves and associate themselves with this song. He's got the whole world in his what? Hand. And there you go. He got the whole world in his hand. And there ain't ever been And there will never be any more than the one. The one.
Right.
There's always been one. And it says in his word that he created all things for himself.
Yes.
Even the wicked in the time of evil.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell you something, people. Now, I'm going to break it down for you, and I don't want you to get all jostled and get all mad, get all upset and think that I'm saying something crazy and outrageous, but this is going to make sense. I want you to understand it. The reason I'm saying it the way I'm saying it is so you can have a better understanding at the end of what's going to be said. All right? And the reason it's going to be said. All right? Now, God is a God of good. He's the God of good. And he's also a God of wrath that people don't really seem to understand. The wrathful side of God. God has two hands. Mm-hmm. God's wrathful hand is where we live. This is what I want people to truly understand. God's wrathful hand is where we live. You know, it's a separation of God's goodness versus God's wrath. You know, when God offers his goodness to us in this place of his wrath, it's what we do with his goodness in this place of wrath that we all live that comes into this place of helping. Because when people help you, they look to receive something from you in return. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they are not going to receive from you what in return, then they don't help you. You see what I'm saying? Now these are people that take goodness upon themselves. You understand? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, when you take this goodness upon yourself, you're taking a goodness from a good place, which is God's goodness. And you're taking it from God in a place where God's wrath belongs. We live in God's wrath. And this is why hell exists here. So much hell will come upon you in this place that it's hard to bear at times. You know, that's why when you ask someone for help in a place of hell, then all you're doing is calling hell upon you. Hell will come upon you and offer you things that will get you in a place to see what you'll do in a place of hell with the goodness that has come upon you. You understand what I'm saying? You get me so far? Mm-hmm. So when you in a place where crookedness avails everything in hell, and you receive help from anyone in a place of hell, that's gonna put you in. You made hell ping. So somebody come around, cause you made hell ping look like it was needed. So somebody come along from a hell ping standpoint. And they put you in a place to where hell will draw some goodness and appear to be what you need to see where you go from here with what you needed. Now, at this same point in time, because you live in a place of where people take upon the knowledge of good for themselves and run as if they know something in a place of hell when they need goodness to continue. Without that goodness, they're going to continue to need help, and help will always come from that place of good. What will you do with it? Now, in a place of hell, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, hell ain't going to do nothing for you when you turn your back on the goodness that was offered to you. Hell ain't gonna do nothing but pee on you. That's why it's called hell. You know what I mean? Hell will pee on you because you made it ping. You made hell ping and help come around to you, and you didn't do what you needed to with the goodness that came from the God of good to you in hell, because you made it ping and you didn't do what you were supposed to with it. So guess what? Hell will pee on you. That's why you always need help in hell. You know what I mean? Because you make hell ping by hollering out help. And if you don't use the goodness that was sent to you from the God of good in the right manner, hell will pee on you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Because it's like to me, it's like God offered his goodness to us in a place of his wrath, that he will bring us to a place of his goodness. If we receive his goodness in a manner that we should, we will arrive in the place of good. But if we constantly making hell ping, then we can't do nothing on our own. And we have to understand that if you make hell ping, you better take advantage of the goodness that is sent to you. Because if you don't, hell will pee on you. And let hell pee on you. You know what I mean? Because it ain't never, God's word ain't never said, help thy fellow man. It said, love thy fellow man. Offer up your kindness. Offer up your kindness. Offer. Now, if you ain't going to accept what I offer, then pee on you. You know what I mean? I'm going to get offered you, and I'm going to keep on going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I don't need your help. You know what I mean? But I ain't finna let you pee on me with the hell you done brought upon you, but for not accepting the goodness that was offered to you. You know what I mean?
What?
Pee on you. So there we go with the virgin of help. So when all you people out here in the world that's thinking you helping, you ain't doing nothing but peeing on people. And you calling out, you making hell ping all over the place, and we taking advantage of God's goodness and taking it the wrong way, trying to steal and take advantage of the knowledge as if it's our own, as if we got something to offer other than what we need ourselves. And that's for what? We need hell to come up off of us so we can all arrive in a place of good. But long as we keep taking advantage of the goodness that God keeps sending down here and trying to make it look like it's something that we're doing on our own, and not acknowledging the place of good from which we had come. That's why hell is on all of us and pee on you. That's the way I look at it. Now, tell me what you see on your side of the fence. That's what I see on mine. So I'm always interested in what other people think about what I see on this side. That's all I'm saying. I'm throwing a fishing line. I'm like, hey, I let you know. I can tell I'm on another side of the fence because I've never seen help in a manner in which I've seen help before. And I'm gonna tell you, it makes me I don't want no more help. I'm gonna accept God's goodness.
That's right.
And that's all I'm gonna do with it. If you don't want none of it, I can offer it to you like I'm offering it now, because the goodness of God comes from the word that he will speak to us, that we will be able to acknowledge the knowledge in the profoundness of how it is addressed to us and how we are willing to accept the goodness of it and retrieve it for what it is and stop looking for help in something that ain't gonna materialize into nothing but pee. You know what I mean? So, yeah, stop looking for an avenue to make hell ping just to turn around and pee on somebody. So, look for the offering of goodness and receive it as the offering that it is and accept it and go on with what it is. If you're going to do anything, offer it as you received it to someone else without the idea of helping them do anything, but receive what you're offering. And if they don't receive, then ain't no help for them knowing. Let them drown in their own pee. And there's your blind buddy. We out.